We basically went to this big night market and everyone else was buying food, and it was like a famous market for food, and I bought a puppet. When I get excited about stuff, my foot cramps up. When I bought Edna, I could not walk for about 10 minutes afterwards. I was just like, I bought a puppet. It's been a really funny sort of first year and second year, and there was dark moments, but actually there's just moments of complete light and just stupidness amongst them, and I wanted to kind of write it down for me to kind of look back and laugh at them later. The book is called Dropping the P-Bomb. Trust you to get an old person's disease. I've never been so glad to be teased about something before. I worried that people would stop treating me like me, they'd pussyfoot around, they wouldn't laugh in my company, and I'd get that tilty-headed pity face. And weirdly, those things would be worse than the Parkinson's, because then it would mean it's won. It can be a pretty lonely place, I think, having something like this. You feel like there's no one that sort of gets what it's like, and also I think it's actually worse for the people that don't have it, that are around you. It's been really sort of interesting through the process of the book, actually finding out how my dad feels about it and how sort of my brother feels about it. The more that I sort of educate the people around me about what it's like for me, the more that it kind of dispels any sort of fears they have and any sort of worries, and makes them realise that actually, you know, I am just still me, and it's just something I have. With something like Parkinson's, it's not short term, it's not life destroying. You can still drink wine, and you make a plan for the long term, how you can get on with being you for the rest of your life, how you can still do nail art, how you can join a band and play drums even though you have absolutely no rhythm, how you can wear high heels, how you can dance like...
And that's love. When your parents put a hand on your shoulder and guide you through the worst of times, then that's love. When a boy says he'll help you write your story, if one day it gets too hard, then that's love.
I always think as well, you know, if there ends up being a cure, do you want to kind of realise you've spent 15 years, you know, hiding at home? If you'd wasted all that time, you'd just be so gutted. I sort of handcraft items and I have an online store and things like that. I kind of do this sort of effect on sort of phone cases and things like that, and I'm definitely sort of all about colours. When you have like a long-term condition, you want to kind of hide in a corner and not be noticed, but now I have an orange skirt on, so clearly I've come out of that now.
I felt massively guilty when I first got ill, because I felt like I was letting her down because I couldn't be her primary carer. Just because I've got Parkinson's, that doesn't mean that she shouldn't have a sibling. That's not fair on her. It's not her fault that mummy got ill.